really don't matter if I lose this fight. It really don't matter if this guy opens my head either. So all I want to do is go the distance. Nobody's ever gone the distance with Creed. And if I can go that distance.
Rocky Balboa? You'd be interested in fighting Apollo Creed for the World Heavyweight Championship? He wants to fight you.
Why do you want to fight?
Because I can't sing a dance.
What do you want?
You know, I've been coming in for 6 years, and 6 years you've been sticking it to me. I want to know how come.
You want to know?
I want to know how!
Because you had the talent to become a good fighter.
Can't do it. I can't beat him.
Chance of a lifetime.
Apollo Creed is the Italian stallion.
Wish me luck, I'm gonna need it.
Good luck.
It's the final countdown.
I want to be your manager.
You never helped me.
Do what I tell you to do.
I want to get that!
Sure you're going to give us a great show.
Why go after Balboa?
Because there's still a lot of people out there that think he won.
The truth is that last time he was damn lucky. Now he's all finished.
What are you afraid of, Tony?
I saw you beat that man like I never saw no man get beat before. And the man kept coming after you. And we don't need that kind of man in our life.
You got the heart, but you ain't got the tools no more. Now forget it.
I got loyalty inside my DNA.
Well, maybe it's you who ain't got it no more, you know that?
I got loyalty inside my DNA. I got loyalty, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA.
What's cat? There ain't no cats. There's no cats.
I was born like this, it's born like this. Immaculate conception, I transform like this, perform like this. Without you, a new weapon. I know how to play. I meditate, then off your head. This that bullet, kiss the bed. This that I got loyalty inside my DNA.
Don't get a sucker no statue. Give him guts. I told you I wasn't going away. You got your shot. Now give me mine.
Why don't you get the hell out of there?
Shut up, old man. I ain't going nowhere. And why don't you tell all these nice folks why you've been ducking me?
What are you doing? I want to fight this guy.
So you got him.
I worked hard.
You fight him without me.
See that look in their eyes, Rock? We fought, Rock. I trained hard, but I didn't have that look in my eyes. You had it. You won. Gotta get that look back, Rock.
Balboa making a comeback at 34 are very long indeed. Can he do it? Most experts doubt it.
Balboa is so predictable and stupid. The man comes straight ahead. He's tailor-made for me, and he's gonna get hurt. And I will destroy any man who tries to take what I got. I'm the champion of the world. Ain't nothing can be done about that. I can't be beat, and I won't be beat. This time I'm gonna train even harder. There won't be no quick knockdown. I'm gonna torture him. I'm gonna crucify him real bad.
This here is all about my wife, my kids, the life that I live. Through the night, I was his. It was right what I did. My ups and downs, my slips, my falls, my trials and tribulations, my heart, my balls.
I'm afraid, all right? You want to hear me say it? You want to break me down? All right, I'm afraid. For the first time in my life, I'm afraid.
There's nothing wrong with being afraid.
You remember where you came from. You remember what it took to get you here. And you remember what he did to you last time, right?
Eye of the tiger, man.
See, we're born with a killer instinct that you can't just turn off and on like some radio. We have to be right in the middle of the action because we're the warriors. And without some challenge, without some damn war to fight, then the warrior may as well be dead, Stallion.
But yes, but you are far too old to think that you can win over Drago. Drago is the most perfectly trained athlete ever. Whatever he hits, he destroys.
This is not just an exhibition fight that doesn't mean anything. Look, it's us against them.
Do you know what everybody says? It's suicide! You've seen him, you know how strong he is. You can't win!
This other man has not the size, the endurance, or the genetics to win. But perhaps this simple defeat of this little so-called champion will be a perfect example of how pathetic, weak your society has become.
You're gonna have to go through hell. Worse than any nightmare that you ever dreamed. But in the end, I know you'll be the one standing.
I'm with you no matter what.
No matter what.
No matter what.
You know what you gotta do. Do it.
ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
Who was the greatest? Who was the best of all time? If two athletes from different eras could actually compete against one another, who would come out on top? In one corner, the reigning champion Mason "The Line" Dixon. He'll be pitted against the former two-time heavyweight champion Rocky Balboa. Computer says Rocky Balboa would be triumphant.
I think there's still some stuff in the basement.
What basement?
In here. I think I want to, like, fight. You know, nothing big, small stuff, like locally.
What are you trying to prove, Pop?
I thought you might want to get involved.
Don't you think you're too, old?
I think your brain's losing altitude.
You heard Rocky Balboa applied for a license. You want me to fight a guy that I can beat with both hands tied behind my back?
That computer fight got a lot of people curious.
Yeah, but I ain't interested in getting, like, mangled and embarrassed.
People are gonna think you're going crazy.
What's crazy about standing toe-to-toe saying, I am?
If this is something that you gotta do, then you do it. Fighters fight.
To beat this guy, you need speed. You don't have it. You've got calcium deposits on most of your joints, so sparring is out. I had that problem. So what we'll be calling on is blunt force trauma. Heavy-duty punches that will rattle his ancestors. Let's start building some hurting bombs.
We ain't playing with you. Hockey, the press has labeled you a Balboasaurus. How do you feel about that?
It's a fight. Head bustin'. We gon' hit him.
Larry, why is this billed as an exhibition?
So they wouldn't have to call it an execution.
It's a fight. Head bustin'. It's a fight.
It takes guts climbing back in that ring knowing you're gonna take a beating.
It's over. Ain't nothing over till it's over.
Where's that from? The 80s?
That's probably in the 70s. You see this guy here staring back at you? That's your toughest opponent. Every time you get into the ring, that's who you're going against. I believe that in boxing, and I do believe that in life. I was in the ring. I saw how it went down. That fight should have been stopped. I should have stopped it.
I gotta take the fight. Maybe he wanted to go out like a fighter. Maybe he did exactly what he wanted.
You are your father's son. Then you're part of him.
Why?
These dudes killed my pops.
But it doesn't mean you have to be him.
I ain't got a choice.
Choice. That's the same thing your father said, and he died right here in my hands.
Rocky don't get it. I wasn't his dad.
Everything changed that night.
Hey, look, you know, that's like a million years ago.
Like yesterday to me.
You telling me you don't miss him?
Excuse me. Do not try to make this about me, and don't pretend that it's about your father. You became the world champion without him.
And why don't I feel like it?
Victor.
That kid was raised in hate. You know what I'm talking about? You weren't.
Я проиграл. Но ты не проиграешь.
You think I'm gonna lose?
I didn't say that.
You don't think I can beat him? Is that what you're trying to say?
You're still caught in the shadow. It's not worth it. Not at all. It's time, kid. You know what? I'm gonna cheer you up, because today's gonna be your lucky day. Christmas just came early for you, because I'm gonna hold the bag. Lucky guy.
Nah, you don't want to look.
How's that?
So I'm gonna let you hold the bag for me.
Yo. Why do you want to fight?
What you talking about? I just told you why.
No, you didn't, Donnie. Why do you want to fight? I get why they want to fight you. I know what they're fighting for. What about you? This fight, I've seen it before. It gets as bad as it can get.
I don't care. I ain't training if you don't get the treatment. So if I fight, you fight.
Drago is pressing hard, but he is not.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit.
It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.